welcome to Barycz Wally. In Poland it's finally spring here, so we will be trying to get some nice views of spring starting off in this magnificent area. Last video I was talking about visiting different places, exploring new areas, and yet here I am in the spot that I recently counted. I visited around 30 times in the last couple years, so I spent 30 days here. And today I wanted to tell you why it's important to have such a spot and what did I manage to photograph here while I spent so much time in just one area. So one of the reasons that I really like to come to the same spot is that I really know where things are and I don't have the pressure to really, rush around and find better spots, better places, and I don't have this fear of missing out. So when I'm here I can truly relax. And what's also interesting is that I also know the spots that I should be visiting, and I know where the animals are, I know where, special vistas are visible. So today I'm going to show you what I managed to capture in this area in those 30 days. So this is the first spot I wanted to show you. This is a place that I really like here the most. And I think the reason is that we have all those birch trees on this side with this magnificent white color, with this background currently gray but full of green when the season is out. And also there is this wall of birch trees behind me. This is a very flat location, so I'm using a road to lead viewers' eyes through the picture. But also this place really depends on how the sky will look like. Oh, geese. So yeah, I have a couple favorite pictures here, but I think the one from the summer is the one that really plays with me very well. And I think it's because I still feel the smell of how this midsummer evening felt like when I took that picture. So that was really amazing.
And in that moment I realized there is a huge flock of birds on the sky, and I decided to rush towards the observation tower. And boy oh boy, was it worth it!
So I was rushing here because when I was finishing my previous spot, I noticed that there is a lot of geese flying around and hundreds, if not thousands, of birds in the sky, a whole flock. They're now migrating, and that was such an amazing view and such an amazing introduction to this spot, because this is what I really like about this particular observation tower, is that typically nothing happens here, but if you give it some time amazing things can happen, and some amazing encounters that I always really enjoy. So typically I grab a sandwich here, drink some coffee, wait sometimes even a couple hours, and then something always happens. It could be an eagle flying, it could be kingfisher. As I was saying, it just flew by. And then it could be a deer just coming out of the shore. One time it really surprised me, and I was with another photographer. We were really scared, even more than the deer was, but we captured magnificent pictures. So yeah, I really enjoy this spot because it's this kind of slow consumption of nature and wildlife in the best form. Hopefully you can see something in this dark spot. So there's a lot of things always happening here, and I just can't really stop looking around because you never know what will happen next. So there are geese over there, there are cranes on the other direction, some birds of prey lurking around. So amazing time. And even though I've seen this all, every time I'm here, I'm really amazed, and it's so much fun and it's so relaxing. And it's amazing that we can still see those things in Europe. And I think this is something really worth protecting. One of the spots that I visit multiple times is this one, where during autumn we have very colorful leaves. However, I never managed to be here when it was sunny, or when I arrived here and it was sunny, all the leaves were already blown away by the wind. So I really need to focus to get this one particular spot. And this is what I like about this place, that I still have some challenges. So I identify a place, I know I would like to make a nice photo. Sometimes I even know what type of photo it should be, but I never been here when the conditions were right. The reason for this one is that this particular spot is not on my usual autumn path. So I need to really start with this spot and miss everything else when the weather conditions are amazing. So that is the reason why I never been here when the weather really shines. So last thing I really like about this place is that I still have some spots, challenges that I want to accomplish, and those things are really pushing me forward to be here again and again and try to make those photos. Let me show you the other challenge that I have, and this is the area with those trees in the water, and it's extremely busy all the time, and I never managed to get a single composition here. So I think this is something that I really need to visit in more moody conditions with some fog, also early in the morning. And again, this is not the spot that I start my journey with. I prefer to be around the lakes, around the ponds, and then shoot some birds in those nice conditions. But if I want to nail this particular spot, make this particular trophy, I really need to be here at the right time. So yeah, I think the wind really, the wind really messed up with my hair today. Spending here 30 days, I think it really helped me to understand the strengths and weaknesses of the spots, and because of that I managed to capture some amazing pictures And also, I'm also able to slow down here and think about the composition a bit more, because I really have a lot of similar pictures, so I know what to work on. And I think also, because I don't have this pressure, I can also be more creative here. Sometimes when I'm bored, I'm actually trying new ideas, and I think this is a really great idea to have a place that you know so well, that you've come again and again to master your photography. As you can see, I have some spots here that I already photographed with perfect conditions. I also know where to go to be surprised by some wildlife action, but I yet still have some spots that I think about as challenges that I want to accomplish. So I will be visiting this place more often in the future, obviously checking some other locations as well, but whenever conditions will be good and promising for this particular spot, I will definitely come back to visit. Let me know in the comments if you have similar approach, what kind of challenges do you have left, and that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.